What if the American dream was never written in English, but carved into jade? We are taught that the world was discovered by the West, a narrative of steel and cross that defines our very existence. But in 1421, a shadow nearly a football field long loomed over the Pacific. Imagine a 2026 where the Golden Gate Bridge is a massive red lacquered pagoda, and the global language of science is the elegant dialect of the Middle Kingdom. What if Admiral Zheng He, the greatest mariner of the Ming Dynasty, didn't turn back at Africa, but kept sailing until the rising sun met the dragon? I am your chronicler, and you are watching the Fate Flip History, the vault where the past is a choice and every what-if is a new reality. Today, we are opening the treasure vault of the Pacific. We are flipping the script on the isolationist Ming Dynasty. In your history, the emperor burned the fleet and locked China away. In our flip, the Star Fleet found a new world and turned it into the emperor's backyard. Before we sail into this jade-tinted 2026, hit that subscribe button and join the archive. You don't want to be a ghost in a timeline that never was. Now look to the east. The dragon is waking.
History tells us of a great withdrawal. In our timeline, the Ming Dynasty's fear of the outside world left the oceans to the Spanish and the British. But in this archive, the fate flip occurs when the Yongle Emperor receives a map of a continent of infinite gold to the east. He doesn't burn the treasure ships, he orders the construction of 1,000 more. By 1435, Chinese explorers have established New Beijing in the bay of what you call San Francisco. The domino effect is a masterclass in celestial logistics. Unlike the European conquest, the Chinese don't seek a scorched earth policy. They seek tribute and harmony. The Aztec and Inca empires don't fall to smallpox or steel. They are integrated. They become high-tech satellite states, trading their silver and obsidian for Chinese gunpowder, irrigation tech, and silk. By 1600, the Pacific isn't a barrier, it's a Chinese lake. The Industrial Revolution doesn't start in the cold coal mines of London, but in the massive ironworks of the new Middle Kingdom in California. Europe, denied the silver of the Americas, remains a divided feudal backwater, a collection of primitive kingdoms forever locked behind the jade curtain. Fast forward to today, June 2026. Welcome to Jinshan, the mountain of gold. Forget the Silicon Valley of your timeline. This is a world of silk punk. The skyline is a shimmering forest of tiered pagodas made of carbon fiber and jade glass, rising through the Pacific mist. There are no iPhones here. There is the Yin-Yang Terminal, a handheld device of polished rosewood and copper that connects you to the imperial data stream via a network of orbital kite satellites. The air is silent, smelling of jasmine tea, incense, and sea salt. Travel is conducted via dragon trains, magnetic levitation lines that follow the continent's ancient ley lines. You don't see concrete jungles, you see garden cities, where every skyscraper is a vertical forest, designed according to the strict laws of Feng Shui. It is a world of supreme, orderly beauty. You are healthy, you are incredibly wealthy,
but you are a subject of the universal emperor. Your life is a single thread in a tapestry woven 6 centuries ago by the Ming Starfleet. Stop. Consider the silent Atlantic. In our timeline, the Atlantic was the heart of the world. In the 2026 of the Dragon's Horizon, it is a graveyard of forgotten dreams. Without the gold and land of the New World, the European powers never rose. England, France, and Spain are historical footnotes. Today, London and Paris are quaint, primitive villages maintained for the amusement of wealthy Chinese tourists. They come in their silk-lined airships to see the barbaric stone cathedrals of the West, much like we look at Mayan ruins in the jungle. The Western way, democracy, capitalism, individualism, is studied by Chinese scholars as a failed experiment that died in the 15th century. In this world, the West is not a power. It's a museum of what happens when a culture misses the boat of history. Now, walk through the great plaza of Jinshan. Look into the eyes of a citizen. They have never known a world war, a market crash, or a political protest. They are safe. But look at the harmony score glowing on their wrist in soft green jade light. The emotional reality of 2026 is one of grand compliance. Every action, every word, and every digital pulse of their terminal is weighed against the mandate of heaven. The Ancestral Link system uses biotechnology to ensure you feel the presence of your ancestors at all times. If you feel an impulse to rebel, a gentle biochemical pulse restores your internal balance. You are happy because the state has mathematically calculated your happiness. In this world, the greatest tragedy isn't poverty or disease. It's the inability to have a thought that hasn't been pre-approved by the archive. We have achieved a perfect society, but we have turned humanity into a hive of golden bees serving an eternal throne. The coin is spinning in the air, reflecting the red and gold banners of the Pacific Empire. We have seen a 2026 of staggering elegance, a world where the dragon's breath warmed the entire planet, creating a 1,000-year peace built on jade, tea, and total obedience. We saved the New World from the chaos of the West, but we turned it into a gilded cage where the sun never sets and the spirit never wanders. As your chronicler, I must ask you the question that defines the fate flip history. Would you trade the wars, the messy democracy, and the uncertainty of our world for the eternal, beautiful stability of the Dragon's Horizon? Is human progress worth it if it costs the soul's right to be wrong? Go to the comments right now and debate this. Was the burning of the Ming fleet the greatest mistake in history, or a hidden gift that allowed the West to exist? Your answer is the only thing the Emperor cannot control. If you saw the dragon in the Pacific Mist today, hit the like button and share this archive. Subscribe to the Fate Flip History and hit the bell icon. Don't let your timeline be the one that gets erased. Our library is infinite. Our curiosity is a flame in the dark, and the next flip is already beginning. I am your chronicler. Keep your eyes on the horizon until the next flip.